Right. Okay. I was about to get very upset because it's been doing this lately for the last couple episodes. I might have to. And they say that there's a way to go live on multiple platforms from OBS. I gotta look into that because I could definitely start live streaming in multiple places. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. It's late as hell, but we in here. We're in here. Yeah, I had to do a couple of things. One, watch baddies. Just cause
sounds productive.
Every season I say I'm gonna stop watching this ridiculousness every time. And every season, I see a clip online that makes me go, you know, I need some background noise. Let me turn this BS on. And it happens so frequently. Like this last time, I forgot. I think I was studying for something, or like I had some labs to do. And I was like, you know what? Let me put on baddies. Because I was like, I got tired of putting on shows that I was not focusing on my labs to watch. So I was like, what's something I could listen to without having to look at the screen and not know what's going on? So I put on baddies. And so I ended up watching the whole season of Baddies Midwest, caught up, and now I've been hooked ever since, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. Cause they keep it's like the same thing over and over and over again. None of it makes sense. It's all just weird. Like
it's the same. Sound like it's the same shit. I'm just saying.
It is, and it's like you would think it would be better because they actually get to fight, but it's no better than Love and Hip Hop. It's no better than any of them other shows. Like they fight, and you just be like, oh.
And plus, Bad Girls Club exists.
Not no more. Bad Girls Club is.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they did that already, so it's
well,
like,
I mean, yeah, Baddies is a spin-off, quote unquote, of Bad Girls Club.
And don't ask me why I know about Bad Girls Club.
I mean, everybody knew about Bad Girls Club back then. Like Bad Girls Club was lit. Like I think it got corny around like the double-digit seasons. Like once it got to like 11, 12, I think they went up to like 17 or 18 seasons.
What?
Yeah, they got pretty far up there, and then. But yeah, once they got to the double digits, it became corny.
Shit, that cow got milked dry. Like,
I mean, and I think that's kind of the reason why I'm annoyed with Baddies is because what was that, MTV or VH1, whatever it used to come on, that channel understood that type of behavior gets corny. And it's not just because it makes women look bad or whatever. It gets really corny. The way they be fighting, and then 2 seconds later they be wanting to take shots and twerk together and then be naked in the pool and do all that's a very weird relationship. And it's like, for all the people that be crying about fake friends, and then they could watch something like this and relate to it, it'd be a little strange. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. It'd be a little strange, but yeah, I say all of that to say they claiming that the Baddies is going to Africa, and I refuse. I want no parts.
Bruh.
Like I want no part.
Next topic.
What is the topics for this? Oh.
Oh my god.
So this is how I ended up getting. This is how I ended up getting in it, because I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get this out the way and watch it now. Just because. Ridiculous. It doesn't matter if Lex got J Little's rounds. She been on TV years and it's never happened. Can't win them all. So regardless how it turns out, Jayla wins. She made and stamped her mark on reality TV while letting little Lex out there fighting to be recognized. I mean, I did say that. I did say this is the first time I ever really seen somebody give it to Jayla. Jayla been beating these girls' behinds for a long time on this particular platform. So the fact that this is the first quote unquote fight that she lost does say something. But it's like, girl, you're old as hell. Like, I mean, I give it to her for still being able to get it shaken with these young hoes. Like, I give it to her. Because to be that old and you still got it in you like that, by all means.
Shit, some TV residuals is paying probably. Like,
I mean, or she just is a chick who take care of herself. Like, you know what I mean? Some women are really just that invested. They be in the gym, they eat right. You know, they do what needs to be done. I know Jayla back was hurt. Yeah, because she old as hell. And Shorty slammed her. That was kind of nuts. Lex ain't even beat Jayla that bad. She obsessed with her for no reason. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Summer didn't do shit. But that's all that girls really do when they be fighting on these shows. Biggie clocked it with Nat. She didn't lie. Nat is what's up. What do y'all want? And this is what I don't understand is everybody talking about some Natalie. Y'all been kissing her ass for years. Why wouldn't she think she's better than y'all? Like, I don't understand. I said it a long time ago. I would have been punched Natalie in her face and been fired off the show. Been. That's why I respect the hell out of Stunner Girl from what she like. Listen. I would have been punched Natalie in the face because it's just some things you just don't say to a grown woman. Like, it's being shady or being, you know, whatever back and forth. And this is mad girly, I get it, but being shady and all of that back and forth, if you're gonna do it, do it. And I think that's always been the thing. Like, them Atlanta hoes, they know how to give it up. Nene, all of them, Married to Medicine, all of them, they know how to do the nice nasty. But these girls be saying some low down, like, foul stuff and don't be wanting to get punched in the face for it, and I don't know how. And Natalie is low-key the queen of that. And I don't understand how, I mean, Biggie can't fight, but I don't understand how nobody else has punched Natalie in her face for the stuff that she's done and just said, fuck it. Like, I don't need to check that bad. You're playing with me on TV and I'm not having it. Jayla is the reason Dolly had a seizure. That's not nice. At the end of the day, she's a loved fan. I mean, Ivory didn't do Melanie Fox as bad as they say she did. I don't even know who neither one of these girls are, to be honest.
This Scotty wants some.
Scotty did do her big one. And what is this? And this be the...
Bruh.
It'd be like, why did you get on TV? It'd be stuff like this that I don't have the patience for.
I mean, it's Zeus.
It'd be stuff like this that really grinds my gears because and this is why I be trying to say to all of like them red pill niggas, like, this is a particular type of girl, and this is no shade, but this is a particular type of girl. Every girl is not this. Sure. I can tell you that right now. Every woman is not this. I'm not going to disrespect her because I'm pretty sure she's over the age of 21.
Nah, no lies. She look like she would go on Fresh and Fit. I'm just saying.
I pray to God the Zeus girls never find those podcasts.
No. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if them Zeus girls
and the
podcast are adjacent. Like,
I hope the Zeus girls don't never find neither one of those podcasts, because that would not be... I mean, granted, I mean, they can't afford them anyway, so it don't matter. Well, yeah.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah, they kind of poor now. Big Lex tour. That fight was kind of crazy. Scotty was clocking out Lambo. I mean,
You the one who got the piece. Sneak me.
Scotty, I'm so proud. Yeah, and it's just ridiculous. Like, it really is just ridiculous. Like, none of this makes sense. No, whatever. I'm watching it, so I can't say nothing because I'm gonna finish this season. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna finish this season, and I'm gonna watch the freaking the what you call it, the reunion. However, this is my word. I'm done. After this, no mas. That's it. I'm not doing it no more because I can't. I legitimately can't. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? I did see. Okay, first of all, who is this supposed to be?
Jane Daniels, mom's not playing around. Jane Daniels.
I don't know who that's supposed to be.
Any NBA player? He's NBA. He's an NBA, I think.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know who these new people are, but I did find this to be very interesting. So apparently, at some game, he's chilling, talking to some girl. They all, they look regular. Ain't nothing crazy. They,
I don't think he's NBA. I think he's an NFL player.
But yeah, and then all of a sudden now the mother came. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And now she's uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable. It's like this.
Mama ain't let nobody in close to JD5.
I don't know what that's about. And it's just like.
I'll tell you what that's about. From experience, I can tell you what that exactly is about.
What is it?
I mean, his mom's overbearing as fuck. To an extreme. That's what it is.
But she don't even look like that kind of girl for her to even be acting like that. Like, I can understand.
No, but like, you gotta understand, in the mind of a mother like that, it's like, to them, is no girl is good for their baby boy, basically.
That's so strange. Like, do you want to frick him? Like, what's going on?
I mean, yeah, it does sound obsessive, but like, that's how some moms are, So.
But see, if I was her, I would have got up and left. I would have smiled, told him. I would have smiled, told him, it was nice talking to you. Hit me on the gram or whatever, and I would have kindly got up and left because that's just uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. That's just weird. If I could see if it was random, but that's the Juju. Mama, stop blocking us. Who is Juju? So I don't know who neither one of these people are.
Or like straight up, like it's up to him to check his moms and shit. Like, yo,
but who is she? That's Juju. Who is Juju? I need to understand. Juju and Jaden Daniels.
Juju Watkins. Yeah, Juju Watkins. She hoops.
Oh, so they. Okay, so now who is he? Jalen Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Oh, he's a football player. Okay. Oh, he's a 25-year-old. Why do people know he's a virgin? That's so weird. He's 24. How old is she? She's 19. Oh, wow. 24 and 19. Why don't I like that? I don't know why I don't like that.
There's a 6-year difference, but I get it.
Something about that I don't like. Like, it's not inappropriate, but something about it I don't.
She's technically still a teen. Yeah, she's still a teen in the sense.
Something about that I don't like.
But he's a virgin.
He is a virgin. Okay. Okay. I mean, but why do we know that about him? That is so strange. Who told us that?
He probably did.
What the hell? Oh, the Times of India. I don't want to read that. Okay, so she's a college basketball star, and he is a football player.
Plays for the Commanders. No, wait, what? Is it? Yeah.
Oh, wait, so they went from the Redskins to the Commanders? That's crazy.
Unfortunately.
That's hilarious.
The Commanders sounds crazy.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, I don't know if mom knows that she's 19, but I still think that that's kind of weird. I didn't like that. And I think that's a bad look, too. Like, I'm not saying you can't sit with them, but to make her move, she should have just left. Like, if you're gonna do all of that, then I'm gonna just leave. Like, I'm not moving to the side for you. I'm sorry. And it's not no disrespect. It's not, no, what you call it, but I'm not about to be uncomfortable because you are being childish as a grown ass woman. I would have just been like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
It's not that they're childish. It's just like they're overprotected. Like some can't help it or unaware of how they do it unless the son steps up and like, yo, chill the fuck out with that.
I mean, but he's only 25, so I don't really see him telling his mother nothing. Okay, maybe not being so aggressive because she is 19, and I don't think I was pretty wild at 19. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Were we all?
I mean, I probably would have excused myself to the restroom and then just not come back. I could see myself doing that at 19. I may not have been rude or, done anything boisterous, but I probably would have clocked it and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go elsewhere. Because that's just awkward. At 19, that's really just awkward. And, he looked like he was having a good time. And I hope the mother sees this and she feels some type of way about it. Because you just did that for what? She could have sat on the other side. I mean...
you probably told her after the fact, like, Mom, why are you blocking me, though? Like, type of shit.
That's weird because she's that girl. Y'all should know they first cousins. I mean, I don't know.
It's just, there's mothers who are just overbearing like that. It's almost like how fathers are with their daughters. It's almost the same way.
Was his dad in his life? Oh, he won the Heisman? Oh, wow. Had to his parents. The pair crossed paths. They went to the same high school. They were both in the audience, blah, blah. They raised him in San Bernardino. Are they married? That's all I want to know is, are they married? I do not care about none of this.
You could also say she's doing that to make sure like he doesn't fall into the same pitfalls like typical NFL players fall into, or typical athletes,
But again, there is if you lack the discernment to be able to look at that interaction and notice it for the wholesome moment that it was, and you still choose to be that egregious, there's a problem. Because there's a way to do things. Like, again, she could have sat next to her son, or she could have did anything. You could be there and keep an eye on them without being that disruptive. Like, there's a way to play that as an adult, like as a grown woman, and these are children. To have to be that blatant with children, you not smart enough to outmaneuver.
And he is 25, though, to be fair.
Right. So you tell him move over and you sit on the edge. Or you tell him and her to switch. Like, you don't come and sit in between them. You either sit close to the girl, sit next to the girl since you want to get to know her so bad. You don't need to sit next to your son. You know your son. The whole purpose is for you to get to know who this girl is. Suss her out for yourself. But you want to put this dominance of I'm going to put my foot down and move you from my side. You look corny as hell. Like, you look corny as hell doing that. And it's just like, again, I hate when women give certain niggas the ammo to say stupid shit. That's why I'm like, is she with the father? Because this is giving single mother behavior. No offense. This is giving my son is my man behavior, and that's weird.
I mean, not even with it also applies to a married mother too.
I don't really see. Well, me personally, I don't really see.
That's why the father's there to let to check her type shit.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the reason why. Yeah, I guess that's the reason why I don't see that. I usually see like that boy mom. I'm a boy like, and no offense, because I know a couple of boy moms, but I'm just saying sometimes.
I had to be the one to check my mom, so like that's.
don't know. I mean, there is a way. Well, let me not talk because I don't got kids, so I can't be, so high and mighty. But I'm just saying that they almost want to overdo the foolishness. Like they're no longer scared of being seen in this, and like something don't click up here.
I mean, in that setting, it's like you never know.
No, but that's all right. Your son is a athlete, a recognizable athlete at that. You're at a basketball game. There are cameras from every which angle. You already seen on the Jumbotron or whatever, the two of them sitting together giggling. That's what made you come over there and ruin a moment in the first place.
Not the broadcast, not Jumbotron.
Same shit. And you don't think that they gonna catch you being a hater? You don't think that they not gonna catch you ruining the vibes?
I mean, somebody on social media did, so yeah.
So I just don't know. And I guess I would have, if it was, I think that's the reason why I got to stop doing these so late, because I be wanting to call people and ask them, and they don't be awake for me to call. They be busy, because I know a couple of people with sons, but they've either had kids since then or they have a lot of kids. So there's nobody I could call. Actually, no, that's something I could do next time. I won't have to call nobody. I'll pick people who's already online. I know what I could do. Right. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting situation, because I just was like, what is that about? And it just be shit that people be talking about. Like when it comes to that quote unquote single parent stuff, and when men be getting on their high horse talking shit, it be about women like her, and it be unfortunate.
I mean, that's a stigma that, they always try to look
this
down
trend
on
right
all
here
that.
is proof.
I was about to say, what was this about again? Oh yeah. So there's a new trend on TikTok where people are saying how old they are and if they don't have kids, because that's a thing now. Now you have the moms against the kidless, and it's just this ongoing conversation that is so ridiculous that I don't even understand how it got started, other than men, because this was it never. I don't think it was. It was always an argument, but I don't think it's ever been this cantankerous because we were younger. Because I do remember this being a thing in my early 20s, when it was like some girls decided to have kids and some girls decided to be like all about college, all about, they're building theirs and starting their careers. And so I do remember it being a thing back then. But it's now, I guess the same people are digging up that argument. And now it's like, okay, well, since then till now, if you don't have children, well, what have you been doing all of this time? What have you been doing with da-da-da-da? Like, I've raised these kids. I did this. I did that. What have you done? Blah, blah, blah. So now the argument has kind of been flipped. So I'm here for it. Like, I get it. Like, I get why people are having it, because once upon a time, yeah, women in their younger days, when they didn't have children, they really used to wag their fingers at all the girlies who had kids early. And now it's like, if you're not CEO, girl boss, living your best soft girl ever, blah, 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 those same women now were like, well, what was it for? What was the reason? You was so mean and so, nasty and judgmental for what? So now it's resurfacing. And it's
right
been
here
really
is
interesting.
Proof of why a lot of child-free people find people with children insufferable, because y'all are the thieves of all joy. Y'all are the thieves of all joy. If it does not have to do with you or your kids, you make it a problem.
I see the challenge with 24 with no kids, and hey, I'm not bitter. I'm not mad at you. I'm happy for you. But one thing about it, two things for sure. What have you accomplished besides that?
Because why was I seeing comments on my video before I blocked these people? Of people with children accusing me of being infertile, of having a lot of abortions, of not having any man want to even have kids with me in the first place.
Every time I see y'all bitches come on here, talk about y'all ain't got no kids, Is that your choice or bitch you infertile? Can you even have kids, bitch?
Wild.
This is a woman saying that. I've
Wild.
never heard a woman shame another woman for being infertile. God, dog.
Wild. And I can only feel like that became a thing because this is what men have been saying. This is what a lot of these podcasts have been saying. And now you have women.
Wait, what have they been saying?
Regurgitate, like men who talk about, well, I don't know if Twitter or Instagram, but I do know on like a lot of these podcasting channels, like, you know, certain shows on YouTube, things on Clubhouse, people on, well, I guess Spaces counts as Twitter, but usually TikTok, certain like little corners of the internet. There have been a lot of men who have been having some of these same talking points of, oh, but then again, I don't even know why I'm considering that, because men on the internet have an argument for everything. If you got married early and you got divorced, oh, you failed that marriage. If you got married young and you still with that same man, they're going to talk crap about your man. If you freaking had kids and is a single mother, they're going to talk shit about you being a single mother. If you don't have kids, they're going to talk about how nobody wants you. So these arguments are from the mouths of men on the internet.
Yeah, so the internet's not real.
And now it's coming out of women's mouths, and it's very scary. It's very, very, very scary, because why are y'all regurgitating these talking points? Of all things on the internet to pick up from men, this is what you... Because again, I've never heard this argument. Like, this is strange, and I don't know where it's stemming from or why it's even happening, but...
I mean, it's the gender war stuff that still exists on the internet that causes stuff like this.
I mean, I don't know, because...
I mean, it is, because, like you said, it goes both... You said men do it just like this. So it's that whole gender war nonsense. That's what this is, basically.
But it's so crazy to me, because it's like, meet anybody with kids, they'll tell you don't have kids. Like, they say it, or at least to the people that I know, they all say it. Oh, they're such a blessing, I love them, blah, blah, blah. But if you're not going to have help and you're not going to have somebody there with you, do not have kids. Don't do it. Do not sign up. And I feel like that's honest, because that is a lot. That is a lot. But this whole, the biggest flex to me, let's take it up to 30 with no kid. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know why this is even an argument at this point. And it's just so...
It's the internet.
Word. This is ridiculous. I mean, I low-key said that to myself, though. I mean, I was like, for me not to have no kids, I really should be in better shape than this. This don't make no sense. Like, if I had kids, oh, I'd be bad as hell. But I don't have no kids. So I should be looking like I don't have no kids. And I think that's my motivation moving forward. Because once I have kids, it's over. Once I have kids, fuck it. Whatever I am, I am. I ain't got time for none of that other stuff. I mean, but this is a wild flex. 46, no kids, no abortions. I'm fertile. How do you know you fertile? How do you know that?
Don't you get aren't you able to check that medically?
I mean, you can check your egg reserve, but fertility, I don't know. Maybe you can test that.
I mean, Janet Jackson, she had hers at 50, so it's like,
yeah, but I don't know about that. I'm still a little that's none of my business. Let me just say that her and her mail order spouse, I don't got nothing to say about that, because that whole situation, other than she got her coin, that's it. That's all I can say, is she made sure she got her coin. Shaming women and throwing shade for having kids is what they accomplished, not creating broken homes. I mean, these are the words of men. These are all the words of men.
We want to find something better to talk about, like, straight up. Comparison is the thief of joy, and the amount of parents. Well,
yeah, 31 with no kids. I'm married now. Those, if it happens, it happens. I mean, at least you married. Mind you, a man made the song. 25 with no kids. I could take trips. I always got to worry about me. I mean, listen. I don't even know. I don't even know. This is ridiculous. Let me unsave that. I don't even know. But it just was really, really, oh, this was hilarious. So apparently this lady meets this man. I'm going to just let her tell her stupid ass story.
Hobosexuals everywhere, especially in Los Angeles, and this is my story. So this guy and I met at a party. We spoke for a week. He love bombed me, obviously. I went to his spot in LA. He went to my spot in LA. We were chatting for about like 2 weeks, and then he had to go to New York. He has family there. That's where he's from. And he had to stay there for an extended period of time, like 3 months. So when he finally comes back, he's like, can you pick me up from the airport? I'm like, sure, great. Let's hang out. Like, of course, it's a holiday weekend. He comes in on a Thursday. I'm like, great. We can hang out over the weekend. You can stay over. And then, you know, we can go from there. So Thursday, I pick him up from the airport. We hang out over the weekend, and it's revealing itself to be not too great. We fight a little bit. I'm kind of over it by Monday. So I ask him, when can he leave? He sort of dodges the question, doesn't really answer. And I'm like a little bit weirded out, but like he's being nice and I don't want to rock the boat too much. And yeah, I wasn't sure that I was completely over it at the time. So keep going to Tuesday. Then I'm like, okay, actually, I need to know when you're leaving. He then tells me his place is flooded or something, and he couldn't get back in this place and stay there, and he's looking for a new one. So I'm like, okay. By Wednesday, I'm like, I'm really over it. He's just been spending the whole time in my house, sitting on the couch, smoking weed all day while I'm working from home. So I was not into it, and I was like, you need to leave. It's time to go. He will just not leave though, guys. Like, it's insane. It was insane to me. I'm like, you're in my space. I'm telling you to go. He won't go. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is a large person. This is a large man. So I'm a little bit afraid. So I definitely get into an argument with him about it, but he won't leave. After a lot of conversation and yelling, some yelling, he says, okay, fine. I'm leaving on Friday. I'm like, why can't you leave right now? Go get a hotel. If you can't stay where you're staying. Obviously this man is broke, and it is revealed to me that he is a homosexual. So then I decide to be a good Samaritan and bite my tongue and let him stay until Friday, because I'm nicer than most people.
No, you're dumb.
You're a dumbass.
Friday comes around, he has the nerve to ask me for a ride to his new place. Ladies, don't be like me. I'm so sorry.
Wait, he moved to
Don't
LA?
be like me. Learn from this.
Okay.
So they met in LA. She said that he met her, and within a week he love bombed her. She went to a place that she thought was his spot. He had spent time at her spot. They had been commingling for a while. He then tells her he has to come to New York for to visit family. So he disappears for a while. Comes back, hits her up. Hey, can you come get me from the airport? She's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Goes to get him, brings him to her house. She's like, oh yeah, it's a long weekend. He could stay the weekend. Da 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 da. So he comes, stays Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I got that part.
By Sunday, she's asking him to leave. He's telling her, oh, there's a flood in my apartment. I can't leave until Friday. So she says by like Monday, Tuesday, she's not feeling him no more. She wants him to leave. He argues with her, and she allows him to stay until Friday.
Dumbass bitch.
Then come Friday, she then is asked by him to give him a ride to his next place, and basically alludes to damn, I didn't. Well, it wasn't playing this whole time. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. It alludes to she gave him a ride to his spot, and then she's talking about ladies don't be like me. I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like either these videos be lying, these girls be lying, or these women really, really, really be this dumb over men that they find to be attractive.
It does happen. It definitely does happen. Trust me. I got stories about that.
It's just because she looks like a cute girl. Like, I don't think she should have an issue, getting dudes or nothing like that. To be housing a man you only known for a month, maybe, is kind of crazy.
Manipulation is a hell of a drug.
I just don't understand. Because what do you mean? Because where was he getting the weed from? Like, it's just too many questions. So you mean to tell me he left to go to New York for how long? So how many pairs of drawers did he have with him? How much clothes? Where are his clothes? What happened to his vehicle? Like, what happened to all of his things? Like, was he lying about everything? Like, I don't understand.
Somebody in the comments said something interesting. That he was probably living at some other girl's house. They got kicked out, probably.
I mean, it just be so confusing to me because I be hearing these stories, but I'm just like, I know plenty of my homegirls who got their own place, and none of them have ever moved a random man in. Bruh. Cause I'm so confused when I be hearing things like this.
They smart.
Like I knew one girl who was done dirty by a man that she quote unquote lived with. It was her boyfriend. I didn't know him when they were together, so I only have heard her side of the story. So I don't know how close or how real their relationship truly was. I can't vouch for that. However, she said they was living together. She gave him the rent, and the next thing you know, she was about to get evicted because he stiffed her. And she ended up having to ask her parents for the money and then finding a roommate. And luckily, she made everything work. But it's just the fact of he was able to get over on her for that much amount of money. It was kind of messed up. But she's one of, I don't know how many of my homegirls that I know that have their own place. Some have kids, some don't. And I don't really know many of them to just be moving motherfuckers in all willy-nilly. That I just don't be knowing that to happen. Because there's no way she could have hit the group chat with this. There's no way. There's no way one of my homegirls could hit me up and say, there's a nigga in my house and I want him to leave and he don't know how to leave. I'm asking him to leave and today is Tuesday. And he telling me wait till Friday in my house.
She probably said it after the fact.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
No, if she did, she deserves to get roasted. Like, straight up. Because that's just...
There's no way. I would like to hear his side of the story. Smoking weed all day. Girl, what the hell? 911 emergency. Exactly. That's my first thought. If you in the house and you, what you call it, all you gotta do is be like, yo, text your homegirl. Call the cops for me real quick. Send them to my house. This man won't leave. I'm not feeling him being here no more. And I really just want him to go. And have the cops come to the crib and just do a random. Yeah, somebody called and said we should come do a wellness check. But then again, you don't be wanting to call the cops on black people. So,
I mean, listen.
I mean, if he's not, I don't know. Because it's like, if he's not violent, I could see,
but it's unpredictable in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because
it is, but we still live in a very, and I guess that's. I just thought about it.
You call the cops and be a victim to DV. It's like,
yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Like, like you're not gonna be a victim of DV in that situation ever. So.
And it's like you can't threaten him because I'll be like, what if you told him, no, you got to leave or I'm calling the cops? Because now what if he want to do something to me before I could call the cops? I can't say that. Is it safer to just let him stay? I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is how I know. See, it be stories like this. This is how I know God is real. This is how I know, because there's no way you could just be taking these kind of risks And it's like, shit, even, I will say that is one thing though. My homegirls, they, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I ain't gonna put their business out there, but they ain't gonna be on the internet looking and sounding dumb like this. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. Cause niggas jump bad if they want to. I know a couple girlies that'll get it in with them, but I don't know. That just
dudes
that
like
just
that ain't shit though. Like,
see, and I think that's where I tend to disagree. If you're able to get over on a woman like that, by all means, why not?
nah, like
Why not?
that's corny. For a man to do that's corny as fuck.
I mean, hoes is hoes. Hoes is hoes. Whether they male or female. That's what I be trying to tell people. This shit don't just go one way. Just like how there's gold diggers, there's gigolos. Just like how, there's an equal but opposite for everything. So for everything y'all want to call women under the sun, there is an equal but opposite male counterpart, and he's one of them. Yeah. He ain't no different. He ain't no different than a chick who goes living with man to man and then cheats on him with the next nigga, upgrades, blah, blah, blah. Because just for every story of a quote-unquote homosexual, there's a story of a girl showing up at a nigga house and just being there until they get into it or until she meets the next dude and she leaves him and upgrades to the next nigga. So I'm not going to sit here and judge.
I mean,
if he was able to finesse it, he was able to finesse it. Oh, wow.
I mean, I agree with that, but he's still a bitch ass nigga. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like,
nah, I'm here for it because you can only be a fool. You can only be a fool to let a strange man into your home and stay. Like I would say,
but I'm saying they're both. But you would say they're both wrong in that situation. No.
No, I don't think he's wrong. Because if you could let me stay a 4-day weekend, why can't you let me stay till Friday? Because I want to know what was the arguing. Because she mentioned that they was arguing and she wasn't feeling him no more. Like, what wasn't you feeling? What was the argument about? Because if he was good enough to stay for 3 days, why can't he stay for 7?
I mean, it's her house. I mean, like.
But you wanted him there before, so what did he do?
I mean, but she has the right to renege that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to know why. Yes, you're absolutely right. She has. It could be for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. You're absolutely correct. But I just, what was the reason to let him there?
True.
In the first place.
True. She's omitting something, obviously.
It's something. Something. That's all I'm saying. Is something.
Because a lot definitely happened.
She not saying sure. Something, and whenever, and I'm sorry, I'm not one of them ones. Like, tell me everything or don't tell me shit. What was the argument? What was the reason you just wasn't feeling him no more? And then for you to be not feeling him that much to want to ask him to leave, but not feeling him enough. Or not feeling him enough to let him stay, to be a good Samaritan. What was the problem?
I mean, some women do omit certain details out of...
Some.
Okay, a lot.
Some. Childless.
Hey, I'm being respectful here, but okay.
No.
A lot.
I think that's one of my issues too, is like sometimes not everything needs to be said. I do agree with that. However, again, you did not have to volunteer to tell us any fucking thing. You could have kept all of this to yourself. So the fact that you sit here and want to share and then you want to pick and choose what you want to share, no, there's a problem. There's a problem because you could have kept this to yourself. Why did you feel the need to get on the internet and say this? Why?
This could probably all be fake.
And that's why I'm saying it's gotta be fake. There's no way that this stuff is real. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Let's go through the comments and see how they roast the shit out this dummy right here.
I mean, I don't even know if they're that mean. Because I didn't look. Why is it not popping up? What's going on? Oh. Is my computer lagging? And my computer want to go to bed. He left Friday to make another woman weekend and pull the same stuff. hobo hopping. I live with my mom, but hops around from woman house to sister to woman. Inviting a large man into your space is dangerous. Talk about I was love bombed. No, you was desperate and almost put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Facts.
And it would be an Aries. It would be. A lot of y'all don't listen. They lived in the same city, kicked it for about 2 weeks. He had to go out of town for a few months. He comes back. It's a holiday weekend. So she said, let's kick it. But the 3-day weekend turned into a week. He irritated her. The vibe wasn't the same. So she was ready for him to go home, but he wouldn't leave. Moral of the story, 2 great weeks, didn't hold for 3 months, and she should have went to his house or anywhere but her house.
I do agree. I do agree with that.
So see, I went through. This is funny. Same person I was talking about earlier. Something similar. They was dating somebody, and it was like a short window, and then the person had to go away. And then while the person was away, they were trying to make a long distance relationship work.
Yeah.
And when it didn't work, shorty was like super upset. And
wait, why didn't it work?
Whatever, I don't give a no. But it was just like they kept wanting to talk about it over and over and over again. And I'm just like, well, how long were y'all dating? Oh, it was a couple of months. Damn, I get it. Oh, but you didn't really get to date them for the whole couple of months because they ended up going away in the middle of the date in a couple of months. Oh, okay. And then y'all didn't really spend that much like time together. So it just was like the more I heard about the story and the relationship, the more I realized like, girl, what are you fucking crying about? Like, get over this shit. Like, I don't want to hear this. Like, I don't want to hear that. And it just was like, not to be insensitive, but it's just like, all right, cool. The first couple of times, all right, I get it. You like this person. It didn't work out. I understand. It is hard out here to like people. I myself, it's been a very long time since I've liked like anybody because these niggas be corny. But it just be like, I get it. Sometimes it's like you get caught up in the crush and the this and the that. But then when you start mourning relationships that never really happened, now I'm a little concerned. I'm just a little concerned, and I be feeling the type of way about that. So it just turned into a whole big thing, and she was upset with me, and rightfully so, because I was a cunt about it. But it was just, I couldn't take it. Like, I was in my being honest era, and I was a little too honest, and unfortunately, Shorty didn't like that. But it was just a matter of just like, why are we talking about this? Like, you were barely with that person. There's no way I could be kicking it with somebody for 2 weeks and they disappear for a few months. And I'm talking about come stay at my house for an extended week. I would go get you from the airport. Absolutely. We could kick it for the day. But you're not coming to my house. You've been gone for 3 months. I've only known you 2 weeks. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. And I be thinking it's me sometime because the fact that y'all be finding men that y'all could like in 2 weeks, I'm incapable. I don't got it in me. I don't. You got your back blown out and then realized you wasn't feeling him. They couldn't have been blown out because she would have wanted him to stay forever. She probably made this video right after dropping him off to his new place.
Facts.
That is hilarious.
She should have took that to the grave. That's her fault. Don't let no man, a stranger, into your home. Definitely giving desperate and just don't care vibes. She should be happy he left and it didn't become a dangerous situation.
Absolutely.
Word.
Absolutely. And that's what I be trying to say. Trying to force these men into... He loved by me, obviously. The internet has given y'all so many names just for making bad decisions.
Just say you got manipulated, okay?
I don't even know if it was manipulation.
It definitely is because he managed to do... He managed to get her to stay at her crib. That's on him.
I mean,
that was some pretty good ass manipulation for him to do that.
I don't even know. I think.
I mean, but you did say that was game and shit like that. So manipulation is a big part of that too. So.
I mean, but I feel like it all be game. Like honestly and truly, like even when dudes be a vibe, even when they be a vibe, that's game. Like I got a homie that he be, you know, talking about how he be wooing his bitches and shit like that, and it's just like it's all a tactic. From the music they play in the car to the conversation that some of them be having with you to the things that they say and do. These are things that have been rehearsed, things that have been experimented, tried, tested, analyzed. These be calculated. A lot of this quote unquote chemistry and vibe can't be calculated. These niggas is devious.
AKA manipulators.
They're devious.
Manipulators. It's the art of seduction by Robert Greene. It was about manipulation. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like that's what game is. It's manipulation. Like
it is. But the thing about it is like I don't want to paint it as if some men just aren't naturally charismatic. Some men naturally are a vibe. I do understand that they have personalities, but you can tell some women can tell the difference. And I think the problem is a lot of times women can't tell the difference until it's too late because they be having the hopes of this is the person I've been waiting for. All of these other niggas been corny and this is the one that happens to make it. This is the one that happens to understand that the vibes are important. I just don't understand why the quote unquote good guys don't learn how to be the vibe. Learn how to be the vibe. But it's almost like it's impossible for men to learn to be the vibe and then not use their powers for evil. Like we're I want to know what this man looks like. I think that's where I'm at with it. What does this nigga look like? I need to know. I need to know what he looks like. I just need to know. And it's not like that other story on TikTok that went viral where these two guys, they robbed these two girls. And it was so funny because the two dudes... Okay, so one of the dudes got outed by a girl that he was dating. And then I think another girl seen him get outed and then was like, oh, that's so funny that he goes viral because this nigga robbed me a couple of months ago and I never talked about it because I wanted to take my L in silence. But it's crazy how he's going viral now and is trying to say that this other girl is such a liar. So then she comes out, tells her story about how she meets him, I think like on vacation with her homegirl and his homie. They all out partying, drinking, whatever. They invite him, another stupid situation. They invite these two niggas back to their room. They got all of this money and this jewelry and all of this stuff. So they invite the niggas there. The dudes play sleep. They front like they too sleep to leave. The girls go to sleep or whatever. They wake up the next morning. The dudes is gone. Their money is gone. Their jewelry is gone. The niggas robbed them. The niggas robbed them. So Shorty said she ends up looking them up online. They had blocked them on everything. So they had to get burner accounts, follow them on the burners. They see the dudes with their watches on and all of this other stuff. So she was like, well, there's nothing we could do about it. We don't know. Basically, they don't know them niggas' names. They don't know where they was at. They don't know what happened. So they can't do nothing. They was like, they was in another city. So it's like, going to the police. What are we going to do? Like, we're going to keep flying back and forth to go to court and try to hold these niggas responsible because neither one of the groups is from wherever they was at. I forgot where they said they was at. So to make a long story less long, Shorty came out and was like, yeah, this is the whole thing. She had pictures, she had video evidence, she had the box of the jewelry, she had the photos of her with the watch on, and then photos with him stunting on the gram with the watch. The cousin, same thing. Her and her girl, there's a video with them talking about it the very next day after it happened. So there's a timestamp on the video of them talking about how the niggas robbed them and left them with $1, the whole nine. So now, I should have checked on how that story ended up. This is how I don't know why I be in people mess on the internet. I don't know how this be happening to me, but it just be happening. That sometimes it be like, fuck it, we here now. But yeah, to make a long story less long, if these niggas is not lying to women or using women or stealing women or stealing from women, they're using their gifts and their talents for evil. Why you can't use your talents to get a good woman and go settle down somewhere and sit out? Like, why you gotta do this?
Here's the thing: those men gotta, when they run into that type of woman that would do the same shit to them, that's when they change. They ruin their life. That specific chick that does the same shit that that dude has done to other women is pretty much their reality check and shit. So if their heart and ego gets shattered simultaneously, that's when they're like, you know what? I'm fucked up because I did all this shit. So let me just change my ways.
Now let me
just settle down and find that real one and shit. And use my manipulation for that.
And I think that a lot of women is holding out for that man at that moment. I think they want the reform. The reform ain't shit, dude. Because they're like, he has the charisma, he has the you know what I mean? Like, he has all of those qualities, but now he's quote unquote gonna be dedicated to do right. And I think that's very unfortunate.
Unfortunate how? Because
again, the quote unquote good, nice guys, if they would just learn to be.
No. There's a balance. There's a specific balance that a good guy has to know. Like,
that's fair. That's
all it is.
That's fair. But it's just the fact of, like, I've been seeing a lot of older black men that are out here, no women, no kids. They just living their life. This is like,
I mean, let them.
You could be somebody's husband if you just wasn't corny. Like, it just be like.
Okay, that's what you mean. It's the corniness that fucks things
not even, but there's a endearing way to be corny too. Maybe it's a confidence thing. I don't know what it is, because I will say a lot of the times those men really just be confident, even when it's not warranted. I think it's just a certain level of, because I've seen the overconfident nigga that he got no reason to be confident, but because he is, regardless, he still has some luck with some women. You know what I mean?
I mean, any man could have a luck with women as long as their confidence is up there. It could be the ugliest motherfucker, and they got the confidence of like the most handsomest dude on the freaking planet. And they can pull chicks like that.
I mean, but it just depends on, like, I guess, like I said, it works sometimes, because I've seen men fail. Like, I've seen the ugly, confident dude fail, but I've also seen the ugly, confident dude win. And I think, it's just, maybe it is just a confidence thing. Maybe it's not even
personality too.
I mean, but I feel like everybody has a person. I think any personality type works if you know how to work it. If you're the quiet person, there's an archetype for that works. If you're the friendly, jovial, like super enthusiastic person, there's a lane for that. If you're the super snarky asshole, grumpy person, there's a lane for that too. Like, I feel like there's multiple lanes. People just got to find the lane that works for them, or men just have to find the lane that works for them. There's nerdy guys that I've seen online, and I'm like, yo, he's nerdy, but it's something about his personality that's like, oh yeah, I would fuck with him. Or like, oh shit, like that's somebody that probably would catch you off guard. Like, as a woman, sometimes we like to be caught off guard when it comes to like a man and the way that they, like attractiveness to them. Like, I was watching some girl who she was like, no matter what her personal trainer looks like, she always finds herself becoming attracted to her personal trainer, because it's something about the way that they are telling her what to do. They're not giving up on her and letting her get by with not doing the workout, or like basically like how they command her and they're like dominant over her in that manner. She's like, no matter if they're big, tall, small, whatever. Something about my personal trainer, I'm always finding myself being attracted to that because
that's why niggas become personal trainers for that situation.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely a thing back in the day. Or look,
no, it's still to this day.
Niggas is still being personal trainers to get butt. That's crazy.
Of course.
That's crazy.
I mean, my trainer, he different. Like he settled down and all that. Like,
oh, he's married?
No, not married, but like he got his girl and all that. But of course, eventually we'll get there. But like, he's committed to just fitness and all that stuff, not all that extracurricular stuff.
Yeah, I ran into a childhood friend. He is was a personal trainer. I don't know if he does it anymore. But I remember, like, when I ran into him, we was, like, catching up. And I was like, oh, shit, you know what's going on? He said he had a girl, blah, blah, blah. But at the time, he was saying how, you know, they wasn't married yet. And I'm like, damn, y'all been together for so long. Why you not married? And one of our other childhood friends was like, yeah, because he's out here being a whore. I was like, that's not nice. Yeah. That's not nice. But, I mean, from last I saw, he is expecting a child, and they got engaged at the baby shower. So, congrats to him.
That's what's up.
But, so, yeah, he finally, you know what I mean, decided to do the right thing. So that's what's up. But it's just like, that's crazy if you still got to, I don't know. If niggas is still, so then it means that men still pretending to be videographers and photographers trying to get booty too, because that was a major thing back in the day as well.
That is still a thing.
That is nuts.
That is still a 1,000% thing right there.
That is insanity.
That's part of the male thought list of professions. You know?
Male thought list. See, I thought we've evolved past that. I thought that was definitely like a 20-somethings, you know. That's an early 20-somethings thing.
People in their 30s, that's a whole different story. But I'm saying people in their 20s, most definitely are doing that still.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't even, people in their 20s can't afford personal trainers? Or can they? I mean...
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they definitely can. I mean, some gyms provide the personal trainers.
Yeah, but do they be good?
Yeah, some of them be good. That's how I got my personal trainer. He was at Blink. Well, he's from the hood, but he's at Blink, so.
I mean, my homegirl's personal trainer, actually, he was pretty good. I might need to hit him up soon. I don't know. I gotta think about it because he's kind of pricey.
Like, how pricey?
Pricey to the point where niggas just talking about they got payment plans.
I mean, I can connect you to my trainer if you want.
I'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
It's because it's like only because there are certain things. Like when I did the first session with him. Mm-hmm. It was certain things like, and I consider myself to be pretty in shape, but there were certain things that he had me doing. I was like, wait a minute, this is, why can't I do this? And he's like, yeah, because you may have been used to working out on a consistent basis, but you may not have been hitting every muscle group. Yeah. And so he was showing me different things for like stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely, and I was doing his workout for a little while when I was back in the gym. But since I haven't been in so long, I definitely forgot them. Like, I may remember one or two of them now that I think about it. But, yeah, I may have to hit him up again. And even if I just have a couple of sessions with him and then I just continue to do it on my own, that'll be a thing, too. But
like, with my trainer, he sells, like, workout programs. Like, custom programs. Like, whatever you want. Like, whatever workout, whatever the goal is for your workouts, He'll basically craft a workout specifically for that goal.
I mean, that sounds cool and all, but my homegirl's trainer, he actually will give you like the little foam roller massage afterward. And I think maybe that is a problem. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is a bit of a problem. I mean, it's necessary. It's very necessary. Nice. And it definitely works. But it's like, that is a little intimate.
What, a foam roller? I got one right there.
Oh. Okay, now.
Want to use it? Let me know.
Oh shit! What was I about to say? Oh, this was hilarious. dangerous but hilarious.
You ain't paid me my money. You ain't paid me my money. I'll get you off this camera when you give me my money. 15 minutes, 125. You know the drill. How many times a week we meet up, Joe? This time? This time, really? You think we finna? No, I'm sorry. Your wife gonna see this. Your wife is gonna see this. Pay me my money or get a divorce. Which one is gonna be?
Get me off that damn
Which one is it gonna be?
Get me off that damn
She's gonna know.
Get me off that damn
3-4 times a week he here, y'all. Facebook, he's here meeting with me in this room. Yeah.
Get me off that damn camera.
No, I'm not getting you off for nothing. Everybody gonna know about you. Run me my money. I ain't got time for this. You know my money is valuable. I'm sorry. You know my time is my money, and I'm explaining my time with you.
I gave you $200 last time.
And you got $200 worth of pleasure the last time too.
Let me pay you when I get home.
No,
right?
no. You ain't gave me nothing extra. You got extras. I'm sorry. No. Absolutely not. This ain't happening. You're not leaving, Joe.
Get me off that damn camera.
No. When you give me my money, I'll get you off the camera. You're getting a divorce. What you're gonna get is a divorce. Everybody on Facebook is gonna see this. Yes, his name is Joe. She'll know who you are. Everybody might not know, but she will know. She will know. You know when you give me my money, that's all you gotta do. Just give me my money. Give me my money. Where the hell you going, Joe?
First, I would like to say, don't ever mess with a sex worker and have no money. Like, you know what the transaction is, my man. It's like, why would you put yourself in this situation? Like, what the fuck? Why would you go to a sex worker at a hotel that you probably paid for too?
Oh damn! They ain't even see the video, but that's crazy. Nah, I mean,
wait, who paid for the hotel? That's my biggest question. Like,
oh no, the girls always pay for their own hotel. Like that's never gonna.
Really, I thought it was like the.
Because he's not the only person that they see.
Okay, you're right. There's some sex workers that do that.
But it's just. I just want to understand, why is it that they paying, like men will pay? I didn't understand. And there's another trans woman that I follow online that was also a part of that world. Mm-hmm. And the amount of money that they have said that they've made is kind of ridiculous. Because why is this person talking about $125 for 15 minutes? 15 minutes? That's how much money Boy Butt is going for? That's crazy. And then look at you. You look so old. That suit is so tired. And you just... You had that suit on with a bucket hat. Where would you go? I just have so many questions. Like,
why is his pants like that? First, why is his pants like that? Is like my only thing. Like,
what is going? I mean, yes, I don't know why people be waiting till after the fact to want to get their money. That'd be so funny to me. That's not how any of this works. 125. For 15 minutes.
You got to ruin his life for $125 for 15 minutes. Where was the headless humpman? That's funny.
This is ridiculous. Pay him the money, Joe. Sex work is work and she need her money. That's
facts.
But this is, I mean, see, and as much as I be saying that this is dangerous and this, that, and the third, again, this is no disrespect. I feel like that trans woman can hold herself down. For everybody who's saying this is unsafe.
Oh, the person's trans?
And this. I mean, I feel like if I feel like it, the person is that voice. Am I bugging? It's not gonna play.
Get me off this damn.
You ain't paid me my money. You ain't paid me my money. I'll get you off this camera when you give me my money. 15 minutes, 125. You know the drill. How many times a week we meet up, Joe? This time, really? You think you finna? No,
Man, that sounds like somebody trans.
Your wife is gonna see this. Pay me.
And that's certain.
You sound like Leslie Jones a little bit. You know
Leslie Jones is crazy.
a little bit like.
I mean, and them sound like trans prices, because I know, well, I don't know. Joe hooked up with Medea. Pay that man, Joe. Not securing half up front. The girlies need to clock into the secret diary of a call girl.
No, that's wild.
That's not the voice of like, yes, the hell it is.
Wait, is he using the bow tie as a belt?
Yes. That's a scam, and that's a myth. No, that's what they're paying for these people.
Oh shit.
I mean, listen. It's exotic, I guess. It's something different. It's
different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Listen, that's your business, but pay that person. I will say, whoever covered his face in this version of the video, you out here doing the Lord's work.
There's another version of it?
I'm pretty sure wherever they got this original from, there's a picture. I'm pretty sure the person posted him with no filter over his face in the beginning. But this is a dangerous game, though. Like, don't be outing people for their proclivities. But, I mean, if not anything, this should be blackmail. It could be blackmail. Like, listen, if you don't pay me my money, I'm gonna post this. But you're gonna have to. I don't want to be out here admitting to blackmail. I don't know. This just be strange to me. This be so strange. Why? This is what I'm saying. Either live your life or go settle down. Well, no, they did say that he had a wife. This is why women don't be wanting to get married, because husbands be out here being embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I could not imagine waking up one day and I'm getting sent this video from everybody that I know who recognizes him. Is this your man? Why is your man? What's going on? Or better yet, nobody sends it to me and niggas just start snickering.
It's like, wait, I recognize that suit. Is that Joe? Type shit.
The amount of times that I've been recognized in places that I didn't want to be recognized, whether it's by voice, whether it's by how I walk, because I'm bow-legged. People who know me pretty much could tell. The amount of times I get recognized for stuff, I could not imagine somebody recognizing my man in some fuckery like this. And I gotta sit here and look at you. This is grounds for a divorce. How is this not irreconcilable differences? Like, how is this not a reason to become what they call it, the 82%?
Bruh.
I'm filing for divorce after some shit like this. I'm sorry. You don't even have a belt.
You did all that, but didn't get your money before giving up the bussy. Facts. Facts.
I'm sorry. How you laying down with a 2-bit, 2-timing broke hustler fake preacher?
Joe, soon as worth $12.50 and you looking for $125.
I mean, oh man, when you order women off Temu, his wife probably see now why the wife catch it? You see what I mean? This is the exact reason why I would have to divorce you. Because why am I catching the stray as your wife and I'm not even in the video?
I'm pretty sure she don't care about the comments, so like.
I don't know. Well, why is she catching the stray and she's not even in the video? She's not even here.
Oh, because he's trying to clown the dude.
I guess he paid because she blurred the face out. No, somebody else did that.
He's like, let me go home and I'll pay you.
Filming an illegal activity. That's awesome. You know, the crazy thing about it is sex work wouldn't be illegal if you filmed it. I don't think you ever have to. I don't know if you would have to sell it or if you have to prove that it's being sold.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
But I think, I think if you just set up a camera and have people sign
NDA or whatever.
What you call it? What the hell do they call them things? Why my brain not working right now?
Non-disclosure agreement.
No, non-disclosure is when you don't want to tell people about it. It's what you call it, agreement, when you are like on the set of like a show, or what do they have people sign? Why is my brain not working right now? What do you sign to be on TV or be recorded? And I can't even spell either. Not recording contract. Not a record deal. Damn. And I spelled it wrong.
Recorded on TV.
To be filmed.
That works. And the grammatical errors.
Bro. Video consent form. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Or a talent release form. Okay, yeah. So if you put a camera in the room and you have them sign a talent release form, you could get away with sex work and not be arrested for it.
Yeah, that's the nature of
or
porn.
Prostitution, if you will.
Yeah.
It could be considered legal if you film it. So I've always thought that that's been an interesting little loophole.
Yeah, that's why porn exists.
And it's like, it's up to you if you sell it. Like, you don't have to sell it, but you could just tell the person, like, you know, for this to be considered legal. But I guess, I don't know. Do people be giving up their IDs when they do stuff like this?
What do you mean?
Like, for her to know his name is Joe, like, how does she know that that's his real name? Like, what if he gave her a fake name? Or did she see his ID?
Not see his ID. Like, I'm pretty sure he basically told her.
Yeah, but what if that's not his name? That's what I'm saying. Like, why couldn't he just walk out and be like, Joe's not even my real name? I
mean, in this case, it wasn't. She's covering his head like,
I mean,
that man's name is Joe.
That nigga name, whatever they say he did that shit.
Like.
Yeah, oh yeah, this was bad. I was a little concerned. These is high school kids in Brooklyn. I don't know if this is in Brooklyn or not. Because by the looks of the people working there, I don't know if that's Brooklyn. But I do know that they said there's a McDonald's in Brooklyn that they no longer allow kids under the age of 18 to come in, and it's because of something similar. So I don't know if this is Brooklyn or this is the reason why. But I did see this and was like, this is kind of crazy. Because this is wild. And I bet you he's low-key a good kid. Like, these dudes don't even, like, they all still got on book bags. So y'all went to school today.
The reason why
oh yeah, it was in Brooklyn.
Popular businesses in this Flatbush, Brooklyn neighborhood are banning teens 18 and younger who are not accompanied by an adult. Last month, we told you about the McDonald's on Flatbush Avenue, which did just that during after-school hours.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed that in the mall too. Like the last time I went to Bay Plaza.
When it opened, that's what happened.
What you call it? They don't let kids sit in the food court no more. Kids gotta go, gotta take their food and walk around. Like they don't let them sit and congregate unless there's somebody of age with them. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, again, why do the cameras not make people want to tighten up? Because when I was in high school, we didn't have cameras. The only thing we could say we were scared of is one of our parents' friends might see us and tell our parent. And that's how we would get found out. These little nigglets got cameras and they not scared of their parents being able to see them and identify them. Like, y'all are that not afraid of your parents to where y'all could do some stupid shit like this? Cause like, what do you mean? Y'all jumped behind the counter and stole the register? Like, do you know that is a federal crime? Well, maybe not federal, but that is a crime?
It was a felony.
That is a crime. And I'm not talking no loitering, because again, I have a couple of homies growing up. They caught loitering tickets and charges all the time. Niggas chilling on the roof, chilling in the park after dark, chilling, in the staircase, smoking in the staircase. All of these other things, trespassing. You may have a couple of those. Niggas throwing parties in people's basements. You may have a couple of those. But no kind of crime like this. This is outrageous. This is all types of assault, destruction of property, vandalism, freaking. There are so many laws being broken here. This is nuts. This is nuts, and they so tiny. That's the part that be wilding me out, because like they're so tiny.
That took the register. That's just wild.
And probably just ran down the block with it and just left it on the floor. I doubt they even did anything with it.
Nah, they definitely took that shit.
I don't know if
they most definitely took that shit.
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen a group of kids the other day in my neighborhood. Well, not the other day because it's been cold outside, but right before it got cold, it was a group of kids walking around with a city bike. And I'm like, who the hell did y'all get this city bike from? Because I know none of y'all don't got no debit cards. Or maybe they do. Kids these days is way too advanced. But who the hell got y'all this city bike? Because it was one person riding it, and then every so often they would get off of it, throw it on the floor, throw it at one of their friends. One of the kids would kick it when the other one was on it, so that he would get off, slam it on the ground. I'm just like, y'all are gonna break this bike. Whose card did y'all swipe this with? Because they about to get charged crazy. That bill is about to be crazy. When you lock that bike back in there and niggas report it, your card is going up.
That is facts.
But they was doing it when there was no adults around. Because clearly, I minded my business. Because at first, a part of me, like the old part of me, wanted to be like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" I was like, "Tina, mind your business. Like these little niggas, mind your business." Because I'm not about to be out here arguing with no fucking 11-year-olds. Like that's what I'm not going to do. So I just minded my business. Listen, whoever card that is, God bless them, because y'all about to ruin it. But I couldn't imagine being in this McDonald's. I would have been laughing. That's how I know I'm not prepared to be an adult.
I would have been tight too, because I was like, damn, I wanted to order this Big Mac, now I can't.
If I was in there hungry and these little niggas did this and I couldn't order my food,
I would have went to jail for jumping these little niggas.
Oh, somebody would have got smacked. Bruh. Oh, it would have been crazy. That's like the other day when I had to go to work on a Saturday. They were doing construction on the 6 train. So there was no uptown or downtown trains. I had to take the shuttle bus to Hunts Point to be able to catch the 6. So I was tight because I was already running late, and I was just like, now I got to get on this whack ass bus. I'm not feeling this. So I get on the bus. It's packed. There's nowhere to sit down. There's hella people on there. I'm like, where the hell are all of y'all going this early in the morning anyway for this bus to be packed like this? It's a Saturday, and it's 7:30 on a Saturday. Where the hell are all of y'all going? So now we on the bus, and now we get past. We had passed here, went to Elder. I think the next stop was supposed to be Whitlock. Mm-hmm. So we get to Whitlock or right before Whitlock. So now we there, and it's people forcing themselves trying to get on the bus, but the door can't close.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and they keep trying the door, and the nigga is just standing in the doorway. And it's like, we're already packed shoulder to shoulder on this bus. And your book bag, if you was bright, you would have took it off, but you don't want to take off your book bag. Fine. So now you can't fit. So it just took everything in me for me to tell, like, I start yelling like, yo, you cannot fit. Get the hell off the bus. So he stepped back, the door closes, and now we get to pull off. And I'm just like, why y'all being up? Like, you see the door can't close. Like, you're being annoying right now. Like, what do you got going on? Like, is you cool? Like, what's happening? And I forgot why I told that story. What was the point of that? I forgot there was a point, and I forgot what it was. That means I'm sleepy.
There was a point.
There was a point.
But we also forgot to mention the rose and thorns of the week.
Oh, I did. Because today is Sunday.
Yep.
Okay, we could do it now, and then I'll be done because I'm tired. What was your thorn of the week?
My thorn of the week. Work was busy, and I gotta go to court this week. For some nonsense.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll tell you that off camera.
Okay. What was my thorn of the week? My thorn of the week is, I don't know. I just been in a very weird mood. I just haven't been in the mood for nothing.
What do you mean?
And I don't know if I don't know. Like, I feel like something was supposed to happen once I finished, I guess, school, and I just haven't felt like anything happened. Like, I feel like I just went right back into my old habits, stuff like that. Like, I don't feel like the same amount of productivity that I had, the same amount of motivation that I had and everything for school. It just kind of like went away. And I'm just like, I could have sworn I was supposed to feel more accomplished now. I was supposed to be more, enthusiastic to be back on my, shit. And I was just like, nah, I'm not having none of that. And so I feel a certain type of way about that. But my rose of the week, I left my book. Never mind, I'll read later. I started reading my Artist's Way book again, and I am actually almost done. So I will be done with it, like reading my chapters. I'll be done around the first week of April, which is 3 years from when I first started reading the book. So I do think that that's going to be interesting. And I look forward to actually finishing it and going through it. So that's going to be good. What was your rose of the week?
My rose of the week. Got a contract extension.
All right. That's what's up.
All right, I definitely need that. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much my rose of the week.
So, I mean,
like, thankfully I got a contract so I can, pay the bills and so we can do the show every twice a week,
That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much anything else. Yeah, today I kind of freestyled it because I didn't have anything in particular I wanted to talk about, but I think there's something that I wanted to watch, and so I'll find it on Wednesday, and then we could watch it on Wednesday.
All right, sounds like a
and
plan.
On that note, we'll holla at you next time.
Peace.